guys, today we're going to be filming this GTR. This is Buzz's R35 GTR. Big spec car as well, it's running just shy of 900 horsepower. As you can see, he loves his green. This car here is in for a set of our exclusive front wings. Charlie's going to strip the whole car down, get the front bumper off, put the new wings on and make sure that all the gaps and everything are perfect before we get it in paint. As I was saying, he loves his green. There's a lot of green going on right there. So as I said, Charlie's going to be stripping her today, getting the car prepared and ready for our wings. So the boys can crack on and get the wings on and start getting the car ready.
Dismantling GTR, ready for you to wrap the wings. What are we going to paint on this time?
We'll paint them. I've got competition. So Paul's basically got the wings on Buzz's GTR. It all lines up and fits nice, so he's just doing the final bits of filler work to perfect it and make it look perfect. It's going really well. They'll be going into primer today, so we can paint it tomorrow. What are you laughing for? He's laughing because he's saying he'll be ready in half an hour.
The wings will probably be ready, but the front will be on.
You're going to blow this out. We've had to do a lot of alteration with this one because he's got the earlier style front bumper and our front extension, which is this piece here, which you can see. We've had to modify it here around the back and around there as well because he's got these canards on it. So the boy's been working away at getting that to fit nice, and it's finally more or less there. I think Addy needs to just tweak it a little bit, and then it's all going to go in primer and then into paint. You saw us paint the wings earlier in the booth. This car had actually been wrapped. We tried to match it with paint because this had a bit of paintwork done as well. So it's a bit of both this car, a bit of paint, a bit of wrap. But I wasn't happy with it. It was slightly off colour as well. So we decided to go and wrap the wings to make it a perfect match. But to be honest, it's no time lost anyway because the wing needed to be painted anyway in some sort of base colour. You can't just wrap on top of primer, especially in these tight gaps where the vents are. Wrap doesn't really stick under load very well on the primer. If anything, it benefits it. So, just going to finish wrapping the wings, put the carbon fins back on, and tomorrow should be ready to go. Fit it all back up. Charlie's job. He's the main man around here, stripping and fitting. Yeah, obviously Charlie's behind the camera. Obviously.
You wouldn't have said it otherwise, would you?
I love you, Charlie. You're the best. Alright, so today we're going to be finishing off Buzz's car. The wings are all done and built up. I'm just going to talk about how we assemble these, especially for our friends overseas that are buying these and asking me a lot of questions about how to put them together. So, let's start with the carbon fins, okay? The best way to assemble the carbon fins, I think a lot of you will find when you put this in the car, but the lower part of the wing is slightly off line with the mounting hole. So the best thing to do, fit the first carbon fin, which will then push it out a little bit. Obviously when the fiberglass dries, it slightly moves a little bit and it closes the gap. So all you've simply got to do is put the first carbon fin in using stainless steel bolts that we provide, obviously so they don't get rusty. So a couple of bolts underneath, one at the top, and then work your way backwards. Build it up from the front to the back, and once they're in, leave that alone. Going on to the mesh, you can see the mesh is in place now. This is temporarily fitted, because what we do is if you come close, you can see we just use a normal hot glue gun, just to get the mesh in place nicely. Once it's dry, and once we've finished assembling the rest of the wing, we come back to it, and then we put black sealer glue around it, just to give it that added strength. Many of you are asking how the extra carbon fin, the latest feature to the wing, is actually attached, and is it safe? Well, of course it's safe, otherwise we wouldn't be using it. It's got a slight 1.5" lip that simply slots into a hole on the wing. That area there needs to be cut, of course. So before it's painted or wrapped or whatever, you've got to cut, just using a cutting tool, cut a spot in there, very simple to do. To make it oversized, it doesn't have to be exactly the same. Allows you a little bit of maneuverability so you can get it to sit perfect. So once that goes in there, that sits there like so. Once you've got it where you want it, from behind, you very simply put 2 screws in that goes through the wing into that. If you come close, you can see it's got a very thick lip on the back side of it. It's not just a simple thin piece of carbon, you see? So it's got that flat lip there and it's hollow inside there. So once the screws go through, it goes through there and holds onto it really strong. And for, again, added strength on the underside, when that lip goes through like that, we fill it up with loads of black sealer again, which is really strong bonding glue. The same stuff used to hold windscreens in. And that's simply it. And once you've built the wing up, you put it on the car, and away you go. Enjoy it. Guys, this is Buzz, the man that's got me working till 9 in the evening in a petrol station, putting my whole life on hold.
He's such a good guy, isn't he?
Yeah, because you're so special, right?
He doesn't mean that in a good way, he means that like special needs.
Yeah, he's actually not wrong, actually. Listen, honest opinions, what do you think?
It's fucking quality.
Are you happy?
It's the best thing ever, right? No, seriously, look, on a serious note, I couldn't have asked for any better, and I really do appreciate the effort that Kream have got into this. Now, behind closed doors, no one ever sees what a business does, but this guy, he is literally on his phone constantly speaking to customers, and he wouldn't let me send me any, well, in fact, he wouldn't let me send him any dirty pictures. I really wanted to, but the quality on that is unreal.
My wife's behind the camera.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's cool. But really, really happy. I'm going to take loads of pictures and put them all over the interweb.
That's right.
No, it's good. I'm really impressed.
So my man's going to hit the motorway now.
I am.
Back to Wolverhampton.
That's right.
Back where you belong.
Absolutely.
Don't ever come back.
Put it there.